What's up guys, and welcome back to LOI TV. Now today it's episode 3 of the LOI transfer show. I'll basically be assigning a grade to each team's transfer business on how well I think they've done. I'm going to take the first 5 teams in the league in this video, so it's going to be part 1. I'm going to do it alphabetically, so we're going to start off with Bohemians. When you look at Bo's transfer business, it is kind of a tough one to look at because they've brought in a lot of kind of unknown talents, like a kind of lot of lads come back from England and stuff, so it's difficult to know how well they're going to do in the league. And they've lost a lot of players that were crucial to how well they were doing towards the end of last season. So I feel like they have weakened their team. Especially when you look at the likes of Shane Supple and stuff like that, retiring and everything. It's tough to replace these types of players. Dan Casey, Ian Morris, JJ Dunny, Dan Kelly. They're a big part of the team last year. So it's hard. It can't really give them a good grade because I feel like they have weakened. So I'm going to go with a C-. I feel like they have brought in good players. They could gel in really well together and have a great season, but yeah, I'm going to go with a C-. Next team we're going to look at is Cork City. Now Cork's business has been interesting because they've lost their best player from last season, probably Kieran Sadlier, which is a big loss for the side, and they've replaced him with kind of Darragh O'Connor and stuff like that from UCD. So it's kind of still yet to be seen whether they can kind of hit the same sort of heights that Sadlier did. But yeah, it's a tough one to know because they've lost lots of players that were crucial, like Jimmy Keown, Stephen Beattie, players like that were regulars in the side. I think Dan Casey would be a good signing. He's a solid centre half, did well with Bows last season. Gary Comerford will be decent. James Tilley I think will do very well on loan from Brighton. That could be a great signing. Darragh O'Connor has looked lively in his debut and stuff like that. It's a tough one to know, and I probably would have gone with a D for Cork because I haven't been too overwhelmed, but the signing of Kevin O'Connor has bumped it up to a C for me. Great signing bringing him back from England, so yeah, I'm going to bump it up to a C. Moving on to Derry City. Derry have had an interesting window. They've been very busy. They've lost a good few players. They've lost Aaron McAuliffe, who was arguably their best player last season, and they also lost Ali Roy, who showed glimpses of being a very good player last season. I think he went over to Partick Thistle in Scotland. So yeah, that's 2 kind of big-ish departures. But I have been impressed with the players they've brought in. The likes of Barry McNamee coming back to the club, David Parkhouse, Josh Kerr coming in to really give them more strength and depth. Ali Gilchrist, Owen Stokes. There's a couple of players there that I like the look of and I think could do well with Derry this season. Greg Sloggett coming in from UCD, young lad. Be interested to see how he gets on. Yeah, so I'm impressed enough by Derry. I'm going to give them a B-. Moving on to the champions, Dundalk. It's kind of a case of not really having to bring much in for Dundalk this season. They've brought in a lot of quality. Daniel Kelly, who was very good at Bows last season. Jordan Flores from Wigan, who could do really well in the league. And Sean Murray as well, who was with Watford previously, could get on really well in the league. He scored in his debut, so I think Dundalk have done well, and I'll give them a B. They got rid of some Deadwood, Ronan Murray, Ched Vidukas, Georgie Poynton, Sam Byrne, players who weren't really going to break in this season. Good players, but they weren't really going to break in, so they're kind of getting them off the wage bill, clearing up the squad a little bit and bringing in quality players. And the final team we'll look at in this video is Finn Harps. Finn Harps have had a very underwhelming window for me. I think they need to do more to really strengthen to kind of push them out of this relegation battle that they're going to be in, and I do worry about them this season with the signings they've made. Rafael Cotaro will be great for the dressing room. Great person around this club and stuff like that, but he's getting old. I think he's 38, 39 now. He'll score a few goals, no doubt about that, but I think he's a very older kind of player and won't add an awful lot as he would have maybe 10 years ago. The brought in Caelan McAleer from Sligo, who can cause some teams some problems. I think he's a winger, he could cause some problems, but then apart from that I think it's a Sam Verdon who was left from St. Pat's. A couple of players I haven't really recognised before that are coming in, so this kind of remains to be seen with them, but I'm not too impressed by the business. I'm going to go with a D-. I think they needed to do an awful lot more. Basically, as I was editing this video, Finn Harps just signed Sean Boyd on loan. Not the biggest deal, but I think it's a great move for all parties. Sean McRoberts probably wasn't going to get into the first team week in, week out. Great move for him, get first team football under his belt, more than capable of scoring lots of goals. Finn Harps getting a goal scorer. You could see glimpses of it last season. He was injured for the most part of it, but I think it's towards the end of the season playing against Waterford and he got his goal. He scored goals against Bows before and stuff like that, great finishes, so just needs a few games under his belt. I think this could be a great move for all parties. I had Finn Harps down as a D-, but I think this is a good signing for all parties, especially Finn Harps. I think they get a good goal score out of it, so I'm going to bump them up to a D. Whether it'll be enough to keep them up or not remains to be seen, but yeah, I think it's a good bit of business. Well guys, there you have it, part 1 of transfer grades. What do you guys think? Was I off the mark with a few of them, or was I kind of spot on? Let me know all your grades for each team in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, share, and most importantly, subscribe.